Now, today's our topic is continuous charge distribution. Continuous charge distribution of class 12. Chapter is 1 is that is electricity. Before Gauss theorem, Gauss law, we have to understand the charge distribution. What is charge distribution or continuous charge distribution? The flow of electrons is known as electric charge. But if charge is very small, that is charge is an electron, that is behave as a point charge. But if charge is a large amplitude, magnitude is large, then that large charge is spreads over in such a region. If charge spreads, large charge spreads over a region, then this spreading of charge in a continuous manner is known as a continuous charge distribution. When a large magnitude of charge is spread over in a region in a continuous manner, this is called continuous charge distribution. It has three types: linear charge distribution, surface charge distribution, and volume charge distribution. First, linear charge distribution. What is linear charge distribution? If charge is distributed along a length of the wire or a conductor or a rod in such a way that charge spreads along its length, that type of charge distribution is known as a linear charge distribution. If a charge is distributed over the length of the wire or a conductor, that distribution is known as linear charge distribution. Example, rod or wire. And linear charge density. What is linear charge density? Linear charge density is defined as the ratio of charge per unit length of the conductor. Linear charge density is defined as a charge per unit length of that conductor or a wire. It is represented by lambda. The linear charge density is represented by lambda, and lambda is the rod or wire is in the form of ring. If the wire is bent in the form of ring, in that case the linear charge density is equal to q upon 2 pi r, where q is a charge distribution in that ring. 2 pi r is a total circumference of that ring, that is a total length of the ring. And in the case of ring, lambda is equal to q upon 2 pi r. Otherwise, linear charge density is defined as a charge per unit length. Charge per unit length. Next one is surface charge distribution. What is surface charge distribution? If the charge is distributed along the surface of the conductor, if the charge is distributed along the surface of a conductor, then its distribution is known as a surface charge distribution. Example, in the circle or a plane sheet. Plane sheet is in the square form or rectangular form or any other form. If the charge spreads along the surface of that conductor, then this distribution is known as surface charge distribution. And surface charge density is defined as the ratio of charge distribution to the surface area, or we can say surface charge density is defined as the total charge distributed, total charge spread over a unit area of that conductor. It is represented by sigma, and sigma is the circle there that charge distributed along the circle, along the surface of a circle. Then surface charge density sigma is equal to q upon 4 pi r square, where 4 pi r square is the total surface area of the circle and q is a charge distribution on that circle. Third one is volume charge distribution. If the total charge distributed in a continuous manner in whole volume of the sphere, in completely volume of the sphere, total area, interior and outer both, then that distribution is known as a volume charge distribution. And volume charge density is represented by rho. This is defined as a charge distributed along the volume per unit volume of that conductor or of that sphere. Ratio of charge distributed to the total volume of the sphere is known as a volume charge density. It is represented by rho, and in the case of sphere, rho is equal to q upon 4 pi by 3 pi r cube, because 4 by 3 pi r cube is a total volume of the sphere. So if the body is in that shape where we use the length of that shape, here the surface area of that shape, and here the total volume of the shape. These are the continuous charge distribution which we study, which we use in the Gauss theorem or Gauss law. And our next topic is a Gauss law and Gauss theorem. Now the topic is Gauss theorem. What is Gauss theorem? Gauss is a scientist who gives finding the electric field for the different types of bodies. We can calculate the electric field by using Gauss theorem in an easier manner. It's without calculation we can find the electric field of a rod, wire, or seed or sphere. And what is Gauss theorem? Before Gauss theorem, we have to understand, we have to study Gaussian surface. What is Gaussian surface? Gaussian surface is an imaginary surface or hypothetical surface which covers the charge enclosed by that surface. Gaussian surface is an imaginary or hypothetical surface which encloses that charged body where charge distributed in that region of conductor. And now Gauss theorem is according to the Gauss theorem, or it states that total electric flux of any conductor is equal to 1 upon epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by the surface. Total electric flux or number of electric field lines passing normally to the surface of area is always equal to 1 upon epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by that surface. In mathematical form, we can write phi is equal to integration of E dot ds is equal to q upon epsilon naught. In mathematical form, we can write phi is equal to integration of E ds, we can write phi or surface integral of electric field, that is also electric flux, is always equal to 1 upon epsilon naught times charge enclosed by the surface. Okay students, thank you. In next video, Gauss theorem and its applications.